So apparently I'm the last one out. I really wanted to put on my lipstick. And now, here we go.
Hello, Aurora Theater. I am your librarian. There's nothing to be afraid of yet. Hold on to yourselves, boils and ghouls. It's going to be a dark ride. We'll turn the lights on in a few minutes. But no talking. It's story time at the Wicked Library. Live. And one final thing before we get the fun started. Everyone in the first 2 rows will get ticks. Congratulations. Are you ready to have a spooky time? I'm sorry, I'm a living corpse. Is everyone ready to have a good time tonight? Yes, sir. We'll be seeing you after the show. Enjoy yourselves, kiddies.
Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to take a look around yourselves tonight. Take a look at the rows of seats, the stage. Think about the lobby. Picture the rooms and corridors hidden backstage, where costumes are shed like a second skin at the end of every performance, and the stage lights fail to tread. A lot of people will tell you that a theater is just a building. They might even try to convince you that it's a building that's had its time, here in the glitz and glamour of our modern age. You should never listen to these people, ladies and gentlemen, for they have forgotten the truth about theaters. You see, a theater is more than bricks and mortar. It is more than a concession stand, a bar, and posters for upcoming events. A theater is forever balanced on that thin, sharp skin which keeps reality and fiction from touching. If you look closely and carefully, you'll see that the building around you is a nexus point, a crossroads, a convergence of raw emotional truths and cleverly constructed masks. Maybe that's why there are so many superstitions sewn into the shadows around your seats. There are plays whose names aren't safe to be spoken here. There are lights which are left on once you've all gone home in order to give the ghosts somewhere to gather and perform. The very idea of good luck can be dangerous in a place like this. It's far safer to replace it with a proposal to simply break one's own limb instead. There are other traditions that date back even further. One of our favorites has to do with the seats themselves. Maybe you've not heard of this, but some theaters will always make sure to keep a few seats empty. No matter how popular the show, no matter how many nights are left in a run, they will always keep some seats vacant for the dead. Sometimes it just might be the odd seat empty, selected at random in a row. You may even be sitting next to one tonight. There are some telltale signs to watch for, just in case you're worried. A stray breeze across the nape of your neck. A soft creak from somewhere in the dark beside you. A lost little whisper in the silence of a dramatic pause. Some theaters choose to employ a different strategy to this, however. They will keep 2 or 3 seats empty somewhere out of sight, so as not to attract your curious and shifting attention. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to focus on 2 such seats, for we feel it's important to tell you a story concerning the dangers of sitting where the dead are always welcome.
Okay, here we go.
Wait, these are our seats?
These, Simon, are your seats.
Wow, Chet, I don't know what to say. You really undersold these seats.
I didn't want to get your hopes up, although they're pretty much always empty.
And we're sure this is a good idea?
Trust me, this is 100% a good idea.
See, I told you, it's fine.
And we're sure fine is the right word for sneaking into a theater.
You're not sneaking in, I'm letting you in.
Doesn't that mean the exact same thing?
Of course not. I work here. That basically makes you like my +2.
Actually, I think it makes you our accomplice. Chet, don't take this the wrong way, but have you ever done this before?
Well, to be honest, no one's ever agreed to try this until I met this guy.
Hey, what can I say? I'm a man of action.
Yeah, you are.
Really?
What? It felt like a high five moment.
It wasn't a high five moment.
Hey, it's always a high five moment here. This is the theater. They practically encourage you to be theatrical.
Well, I'm not sure the theater wants you sneaking off to a grungy little bar during the interval.
They're not the boss of me.
Yes, they are. That's exactly what they are.
I just let him think that.
Lee, come on. You said you wanted to see this show.
No, you said you wanted to see this show.
Guys, come on. It doesn't matter. You're here. You're through the looking glass. You might as well relax and enjoy it.
Hey, seats are comfier than they look, you know.
Yep, this place might be old, but think of it this way. History has just broken it in for you.
Don't you have work to be getting on with?
Man, you're starting to sound like my manager. I'm saving your anniversary.
I wouldn't go that far.
You were in a bar, dude. That's hardly romantic.
We went out for a meal first. It's not like it was a birthday.
Sure it was. It's your marriage birthday.
For the record, I'm working on a budget tonight.
Well, I gotta say, if it was me, I wouldn't set a budget on my love.
Okay, Chet, off you go. It looks like you really have saved our marriage birthday.
You're welcome, Kylie.
Would everyone stop saying he saved our anniversary?
Look, don't take out your romantic frustrations on me. I came to your rescue tonight. I saw a marriage in danger and said this will not stand. Especially when I have access to such great seats. You know, maybe just sit down before people start to notice.
Start to notice what?
It's nothing. It's fine.
No. Before they start to notice what, Chet?
It's just these seats are always empty.
And?
Lee, please. Chet's doing his best.
I guess, like I mentioned at the bar, there's a chance that some of the regulars out there might notice two people sitting up here when it's always empty.
Oh, brilliant.
It definitely should be pretty much fine, though, I think.
See, we're gonna be fine. You said you wanted an anniversary to remember.
I meant, I don't know, salsa dancing or something. Maybe a hot air balloon.
Since when do you like heights?
Yeah, Lee, since when do you like heights?
You know, you're free to leave whenever you want, Chet.
Fine. Hint taken. Enjoy your free seats, and don't take it out on my man here if you don't.
I think you upset Chet.
I suppose I'll have to learn to live with that. Oh, God, it's freezing in here.
Yeah, I guess it must be so cold because no one ever uses it.
Look at you. You're loving this, aren't you?
People do this all the time.
Oh, really? Then why are these seats always empty?
All right, well, not this exactly, but people do this sort of thing all the time. They illegally download stuff. They keep library books. They eat a piece of fruit while they're out doing shopping. We're good people. We pay our taxes. We love our kids. We just want a little more out of life for one night. Is that too much to ask?
I don't know.
Come on, sit down. If not for me, then for our marriage birthday.
There. Happy now?
Shh, it's starting. Hey, you know, these are pretty good seats. You'd think people would pay to sit here.
Well, they don't. Now shut up.
It makes you wonder, why wouldn't people want to sit here?
Oh my God. Are you going to talk through the whole thing? We're already behind from missing the first half.
Do you recognize that guy? I swear he's on TV.
I guess it's a shame you couldn't have stolen a program as well.
I don't need a program. I just need to exercise the old trivia muscle.
That's weird. I didn't see those people come on stage.
What people?
Those other people near the back. They're not even standing in the light.
Inconceivable, that's
Where? I can't see them.
I thought this was meant to be a two-person play.
It is a two-person play.
You really can't see them?
I can't see anyone apart from the man tied to the chair and the man with the knife. Or would you say it's more of a scalpel? Certainly cuts well.
Why would they just stand there like that? It has to be part of the play. I knew coming here without seeing the first half was a bad idea.
You never know. It could be the lighting. You may be seeing them through the curtain.
That might explain why none of them are casting a shadow.
Maybe it's the seats. Maybe no one sits here because you can see the backstage crew.
But it's not like in the wings, is it? They're out. They're out on stage. Oh, God. What if they've been sent here to see if someone is sitting here?
Let's swap. I want to see if I can see him from your seat.
I knew we shouldn't have left the bar.
Nope. Only seeing two people.
Great. So that's it then. Case closed. I'm a liar.
Calm down. I'm not calling you a liar. I just can't see anyone, that's all.
They're right there.
Hey, come on. You warned me about being quiet.
Maybe we should just go. Something doesn't feel right.
But we'd hurt Chet's feelings.
Remind me, when did we start worrying about Chet's feelings? Oh, would you rather have Chet sitting here instead of me? Is that it?
It depends. Would he accuse me of siding with the invisible actors?
You really can be a senseless prick, you know that?
I'm sorry.
Those two words don't get to solve every problem you create, Cy. Okay. That's weird.
What is it now?
One of them is come closer to the front of the stage. This has to be part of the play, right?
I can't see a soul up there.
Oh, God. They're looking right at us. Maybe they know we shouldn't be here.
You're shivering.
She's looking at me.
She? If this is supposed to be funny, you need to tell me, because this isn't funny.
Is she pointing at me?
I'm sorry, but this really feels like you're trying to pull some sort of prank on me. Did you set this up? You suggested we go to that bar. You set me up for another round when Chet came in. I knew he seemed too friendly.
Where did she go? I can't see her anymore. I can't see any of them.
Well, that's a good thing, right? If they're gone.
They were right there. How can they all disappear like that?
Not to be that guy, but are we sure they were ever really there?
I know what I saw, Cy. Look at you. Who said that?
Who said what?
Didn't you hear that?
Oh, come on, let it go. You had your fun, okay?
My fun?
Just look at you.
There. You must have heard that. Someone's whispering.
Maybe it's someone complaining about this woman who won't stop talking through the second half of the play.
Oh, sure. Take the entire theater side.
Don't be like that. I'm worried about you.
You're perfect.
I think she's getting closer.
Seriously, if this is a prank,
I couldn't have asked for better.
I think she's talking about me.
oh, she's talking about you now. Right. Of course she is.
Sai, I'm serious. This isn't a joke. I don't feel right. I don't like this.
Lee, come on. Are you trying to get us thrown out?
We'll have to do something about him.
Did she just walk past me?
Jesus, if this is some childish, petty little revenge prank, then I'm done planning our anniversaries. Did you hear that?
Sai, I'm serious. I really think we should go.
But apart from that, you're absolutely perfect.
She sounds like she's right behind us now.
There's no one behind us.
It's getting colder. Can you feel that? It's definitely getting colder.
Yeah, okay, you're not imagining that. They really could do with turning the heating up in here.
I'm not imagining anything.
Sorry, that was a poor choice of words.
Is that really what you think is happening?
Lee, I have no idea what is happening right now. Do you?
I know I can hear somebody whispering in my ear, and I know I can't feel my fingers.
I waited so long for you.
And I swear I could feel her breathing down my neck.
Maybe you're right. Maybe we do need to get you home.
Jesus!
What is it?
Please tell me you just touched my neck.
Me? No, I didn't come anywhere near your neck.
We really need to go.
And it's all thanks to you.
What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
Sure you did. What did you just say?
I'll finally be able to leave.
Why are you whispering?
I'm not whispering.
I'll finally be able to sleep.
I can feel her holding on to me, Sai. Oh, Christ. Her grip is like ice. We need to go right now. We need to go home right now.
Fine, ignore me. Real mature.
I'm not ignoring you. You're ignoring me. Please, can we just go?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
After everything you've been going on about, I can't believe you're ignoring me.
Sai?
I'm not ignoring you.
Really? So what, you're just sitting there and muttering to yourself then?
I'm sorry. I'm just a little tired.
Well, I guess it is a pretty late night for us. We're so used to living on kids' time these days. Look, if you really want to go, I get it. You were up ridiculously early with Tilly this morning.
Tilly?
Yeah, you know, your firstborn.
Yes, of course, Tilly.
Jesus, Lee, how much do you have to drink tonight?
Sai?
Just very tired. Children can be such a burden.
Careful, you're starting to sound like your sister.
I suppose we could stay a little longer.
It would be a shame to waste these seats.
Sai? Please.
These seats are special, after all.
They really are. How often do we get to do something like this by ourselves?
This isn't right.
I'm sorry if I scared you earlier.
You didn't scare me, not really.
Still, you went to the trouble of finding us these great seats, and I nearly ruined the night for us.
Why can't you hear me?
Come on, I got the tickets without asking you. I pushed you into coming here. We have to be willing to share the responsibility of our problems.
Sai, please. You're not talking to me. That's not me.
You're right. We're in this together now.
So, did you want to stay to the end? It's totally up to you.
I think we should stay and see how this ends, especially after you went to such trouble.
God, your hand's like ice.
Sorry. I'm sure it'll warm up once I get outside.
Why can't you tell this isn't me? Sai, I'm right in front of you.
Did you say something?
Don't tell me you're hearing things now as well.
That's too soon, Lee. Way too soon.
It was me. Sai, look at me, please.
Maybe it's an echo from the stage?
Hey, maybe that's what you heard earlier.
Maybe. It's an old theater. The acoustics can be tricky.
This is insane, Sai. Look at me, please. I need you to talk to me.
Wait a minute.
Oh, thank God. I thought I was losing you.
That guy's out of that sci-fi thing we watched last year, isn't he?
Is he?
What? No! Don't do this to me.
I might be slow, but I always get there in the end.
Yes. In the end, good for you.
I'm surprised you didn't recognize him first, to be honest. Didn't he make your list?
I believe you're right. He did make my list.
She doesn't recognize him because it isn't me. Why can't you see that?
Hang on, is that why you wanted to come to this play?
No, of course not.
Look at her side. I know it's dark, but you've got to be able to tell that's not me. That's not my smile. Look at her shadow, for God's sake.
You know, I think he's shorter in person.
You might be right. Then again, this theater does play tricks on you.
Makes you wonder how tall child actors really are. They could be pocket-sized.
I could just pick up a person and take them home.
Now, that'd beat stealing a program.
Wouldn't it just?
Please. Please.
Should we nip out for a nightcap after this?
I'd hate to be a bad influence.
Don't look at her like she's me.
If the shoe fits, right? My mother did warn me about you.
Sai?
You know what? I think that echo's gone.
That's good.
And this play, it's not half bad. I mean, I wouldn't pay an arm and a leg to see it, but it's pretty good. Even with your little stud in it.
I don't think you've seen anything yet.
Now that sounds intriguing.
I think it's fair to say this show still has some surprises up its sleeves.
They should put that on the posters.
Oh, it's not for everyone.
How do you mean?
I mean, there's a surprise coming just for the person sitting in your seat.
If you're suggesting, I appreciate the thought, but that feels a little risky. Also, it's pretty cold in here. I think it's actually gotten colder somehow.
Just keep watching the stage.
Well, sure, it's a play. I mean, you're meant to keep at least an eye on the... Huh.
Have you spotted it?
That's weird. The curtain, it's twitching. Like someone's behind it. Is that what you were talking about before?
Look at the way they can move without anyone else seeing them. Isn't that quite the magic trick?
That is so strange. Why didn't I see this before?
I suppose you weren't ready yet.
But I thought you said there were crowds of them.
There can be. Every theater needs an audience, and it'll get one, by hook or by crook.
What's that supposed to mean?
Look, he's finding us. He's finding you.
You're saying he can see me?
In a manner of speaking. A theater might need an audience, but it doesn't always leave them their eyes.
I think he's pointing at you.
Not me, darling.
No, wait. Hang on. He's stepping off the stage. Kylie, this is all a prank, right? You've set this up?
You still think I'm your wife.
I'm sorry.
It's sort of sweet in a way.
Kylie, please tell me this is a joke.
I suppose she does suit me, as costumes go.
What are you talking about?
Maybe we'll talk about it outside. Although, I won't be talking to you then, will I? He'll just look like you. That'll take some getting used to.
What's wrong with your eyes?
Here he comes. Warmer. Warmer.
Wait a minute. I can't move.
Oh, can't you?
Why can't I move?
I can move. See?
Kylie, please talk to me.
She tried. She really did. You just couldn't hear her anymore.
Why can't I feel my legs?
They won't be yours to worry about soon.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who we used to be. We're free now.
Let me out of this seat!
Now. This theater has plenty of roles waiting for you. You'll see.
I don't want to see.
The theater can help with that, too.
Help!
They can't hear you, Simon.
Help! Please help me!
I told you, the acoustics can be tricky here if they want to be.
I just want to go home.
I wonder where your playmate has gotten to. Oh, here he is.
Where? I can't see him. I can't hear him. You could, she heard you. Kylie heard you.
I was lucky. The theater left me my tongue. It still likes to hear some screams in the dark.
I can feel someone's hand on my shoulder. He's so cold.
We're all cold here.
This can't be happening. I just wanted a nice night out for the two of us. A bit of fun. An adventure.
I know. But people always forget what a theater is.
I only wanted Kylie to have a good time.
It's an open door. An open, unguarded, hungry door.
I wanted to have a good night.
See? It's not so bad, is it?
I'm sorry, Kylie.
You're okay. Breathe. Just breathe. You'll get used to it again.
So what'd you guys think of the play then? I see no one got in trouble, just as I predicted.
We liked it very much. Thank you. And we loved these seats. They made the whole show so very immersive.
Oh, that's awesome. I was hoping it would work out okay. Sai, you okay there, buddy?
He's fine. Just a little dead frog in his throat.
Oh, hey, how about I help you two find a nice bottle of something expensive from the bar to wash that dead frog away with? Call it an anniversary present from your old pal Chet. How does that sound?
That sounds wonderful, Chet. We were only talking about having a nightcap, weren't we, dear?
Ooh, that's spooky.
Isn't it just?